I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right.
G'day guys, Tiny here from Offtap Brewing. Been flat out, but just catching up on some brewing. Did a big batch a couple of weeks ago. I'm on to my second keg, or my second ferment, and my second keg of this beer. You can see here the very active beer on beer fermentation. You can see it just came out. You should see the fridge outside. You should see the other guy. But yeah, this beer should come out fantastically clean because the yeast was all hyped up and ready to go on this one. And you can see the mess it made. It just went everywhere. Not even worth putting an S-lock on it, guys, because just the force that this comes out at is just phenomenal. I'm going to go in and scoop the gunk out of the bottom. You can see just how much yeast I've got after 2 ferments and 1 packet of yeast. And this is, I think, the Cooper's yeast out of a couple of Cooper's kits that I've got laying around. So I'm just going to scoop up like a cup full of Trube in the bottom, and then I've got a lager to go in over the top of this. And this has got a lot of Citra hops in it left over. So I want to bring that flavour of this IPA over into that lager via the yeast and the hops that are left. I'm not going to pour another beer into this, it's way too cruddy. But yes, we're going to keg this up. And yes guys, I am drinking a VB. I did however come across an Estonian beer today. If you guys know me on Facebook, I'll post some pictures of that today when I drink it and my thoughts. But yeah, once I get this in, and once I get a cup full of crud for another brew, I'm going to go for a walk and show you what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks, because as you guys know, it's not been doing videos. That's quite obvious. Look at that. That is crystal clean. When you do beer on beer, the first one comes out nice, the second one comes out fantastic, and if you haven't had an explosion and kreuzen like this, then the third one is just even better. So I'm hoping to, this is the second one, I'm hoping to make this lager I've got with Hallertau melon, strawberry apricot melon flavoured hop. I'm hoping to make that combined with some of this. Yeah, I just don't want any of that stuff there just crumbles off and falls back in, so I'm being very gentle. But I am going to try and grab as much of that as I can to do the third fermentation of it, and that'll be quick and clean. So that's nearly full, so I've got to go and do some stuff. Get that on, carbonate it, get it in the fridge, move some VB bottles. Drinking VB tonight. Tomorrow night we're drinking this. Can't wait. But yeah, I've got something else to show you guys. It's coming up now. Alrighty, here we are outside. The other big thing that I've been doing of the last couple of weeks is setting up, especially you guys on Facebook will know already, but I've been setting up my new brew shed. The Brewmeister has pride of place. I need to hook power up and an air conditioner. I've got an air conditioner. It's got to be air conditioned for those people that want to freak out and go, oh, it's going to be so hot, it's a little heat can and shit and blah blah blah. But to be honest guys, I've been in here on a hot day. It's not even hot. There's a lot of trees covering it, as you can see up there. A lot of trees covering it. But I'm going to have maybe a false roof or some whirlybirds put in the top of it. Probably with those trees and all that sitting there, a false roof. So a roof on top of the roof to allow airflow through and the heat to penetrate, but not penetrate and penetrate. If I need some foam in there, I'll put some foam in there. But let's have a look at what we've got in here. Brew cupboard. I'm yet to move some stuff into the brew cupboard. At the moment I've got the gas bottles and all that sort of stuff. Perfect fit for everything, I can't believe it. Everything is sort of fitted perfectly. I've got the brew rig, which I'll need power coming in, so I'm going to power it up and run power boards and stuff like that. I've got my hop freezer here, so that's awesome. That's going to come down to here, so it gives me a platform to do my stuff on. This stainless steel shelf thing here, it's temporary. My 40 litre urn is going to be welded onto a platform, or the urn's not going to be welded. I'm going to have some braces welded here. The 40 litre urn is going to go up here with its power supply. So it's simple. I can fill it because I'm tall. I can fill it because I'm tall, and I can just turn the tap and run my sparge water straight out of there. On my biggest brew day, doing 150 litres, guys, 40 litres of sparge water is all I need. So that is perfect. That is going to work out absolutely brilliantly. Gives me that space back. That fridge comes down to this area. And then I'm going to have my fermentation fridges and my my 1, 2, 3 fridges. My Hazcam, which is my beer fridge for outside, and my yeast freezer. I'm going to have my 2 fermentation fridges in here, and then I am maxed out for space. But look what we've done. I've used all my old spirit bottles in the crates as shelving for all my spirit stuff and everything there. I've got my cubes, my 40 litre, my 40 litre, fuck you kid, my 20 litre no chill cubes, all my kegs under there. I've got a few kegs spare, all my kegs under there as a shelf for my big fermenters and my other fermenters that are coming along. And I have space for they're my brews coming up. I've got what's that, 6-8 brews to brew. A couple of last year's Offtap brewing beers which I'll consume, and I got a couple of kegs left over. Had a bit of a party in here the other night, had a mate over and Kate and a few drinks and that sort of stuff, so we had the lights on and the fan on and the music. So yeah, this is what I've been busy doing. This is movable. This is not going to be used in here because that would just be stupid. But I can move it out to here and run it on the grass. All wastage comes out onto the grass. And if need be, I am a ginger, so I do have a marquee which I will set up on a brew day over here, so we're all looked after sun. I am impressed with the wooden floor of this, but I do know some containers, and I was hoping for the metal floor container with the ridges in it, but the wooden floor is okay. It's still good. I'm going to get some rubber matting, not matting, but rubber coil inners from work. I'm a sheet metal worker. I bend metal, so I can get very thick plastic, not core flute, but thick solid plastic that I can get to run underneath here to sort of waterproof the floor a little. But I don't think yeah, all my hoses will run out here, and I may have the odd spill, but I'd still like to protect the floor. I don't want it lifting up. Anyhow, they're just incidentals. But yes, there's an air conditioner to go in here, definitely. I've got a room rattler, a window rattler air conditioner, which is going to go in here and cool it down. So I'm going to have that on a timer with the fan. That big fan is going to get changed over to a floor fan, mounted to the wall, so it just circulates the air around. And that's going to be on a timer for when I do have a brew day. The air conditioner kicks on at 5 o'clock in the morning, and when I open the shed up, when I open this up, I've got cool air in here. And yes, I know once I open it, the air conditioner is going to be ineffective, but when I'm sitting in front of the cool air blowing on me, quick shot of my dog shitting. Ew. I had to see it, so did you guys. I do know it's going to be ineffective, guys. You don't have to tell me about air conditioning. But as long as I can sit here in front of the cool air blowing on me, I'm going to be happy. I don't have to go and sit inside. I'll have everything set up. I'll have my iPad and music, and I'm actually going to go. I bought a cheap $30 guitar off some dude on a buy swap and sell page. I'm going to go and pick up tomorrow. So when I leave my guitar out here, if I'm playing or whatever, it's all just, it can be just closed up, and whatever happens to everything. But yeah, this is what Tiny's been doing. It's been pretty busy, guys. Very, very happy with the purchase. I got a great deal on the container. Got a great deal on the transport to my yard. I did, as you can see, have to pull down a lot of my fence to get it in. But I am getting a new fence very shortly. A new second-hand fence. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, guys. That's about it. I've got to go and clean a fermenter and dig out some trube. Actually, I'm not going to finish the video there. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my trube. I'm going to whack my camera on my hat and just narrate as I'm going, show you what I'm doing for a beer on beer brew. But I'm having trouble naming the shed. It's a big can, so I'm thinking something along the lines of the can brewery or a can brewer. I don't know. Offtap HQ. Yeah. Any suggestions of my brew shed's name? Leave it in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. But any constructive names that I'll consider would be good. I had a brainstorming session the other night, and I was pretty drunk and don't remember any of the ones we come up with. The Can Brewery, I think, was one. I think I decided to, because it's already like half fucking green, to paint it like a big can of VB or a big carton of VB or something. Paint it to resemble that. But fuck that, it's not going to happen. So any suggestions would be pretty cool. We can sticker up the front, we can paint out the front and sticker it up and that. Alright guys, I had to go and see how my sterilization of my fermenter's going, and obviously get another beer because all this talking's making Tiny dry. Alright guys, we're up to sterilizing a fermenter. Look at all that dirty VB in there. Look at that dirty VB there. Right, this is how I sterilize my fermenters, guys. No bung. Boiling water. Oops. Almost forgot the tray. That tray goes in there and sits over the element and protects the element from burning my fermenter. Hard to do this one-handed. Look, there we go. And then she just sits in there for a good 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Good 20 minutes in there, and we know she's going to be sterilized. The bung is already in there. The lid will get put in there when the water gets turned off. Let's do it this way. Yeah, the water will get, the element will get turned off, and the lid will get chucked in there just till that's done. Then I'm going to spoon as much of the crud from the other fermenter into this one. The key is just being clean and careful. It really is. I don't want to ruin a batch of beer. I'm only being a slack prick and running one fermenter at a time, which is really, really bad. If I have if I ruin this batch, then that's the batch I've got to drink. I've got nothing in the pipeline. But we're all good. We're going to stick a lager over that one. And that should ferment out very vigorously, very quickly, very cleanly. Alright, cheers guys. I'll I'll be back when I'm doing that. Alright guys, we're carbonating a keg at this point. Wild Man carbonation style. If you haven't seen my Wild Man carbonation video, then check it out. It's Carbonating 101 with Tiny, called Wild Man Carbonation. But you can see I've got a gauge down there, and I'm up to turning the pressure down on the regulator and shaking the keg till the regulator goes down. But yeah, we're not drinking this until tomorrow. So I think it's gotten a little bit hot. So the carbonation level has increased in there. But anyhow, guys, look at this. A Viru, I think it is. It's a some sort of Ukrainian beer or something. I think it was Estonian beer. No trube on the bottom. It's an Estonian beer, premium Estonian beer. Yeah, gonna give that a knockout later and see what it's like. Pretty cool. All right, I'm just going to bung this keg back in to the fridge there. As you can see, the water on the ground is condensation. I'll let that get some temperature back out of it. I'm going to bung these in the fridge. Alrighty guys, look at that in there. We've got a nice clean fermenter. What we're going to do is we're going to start siphoning again into our nice clean fermenter, but we're going to start stirring this trube and this crap up. I was going to use a cup or something, but you know what? I'm just going to use my siphon. Oh, that's thick. That's thick. Because this way I'm pumping a lot of the yeast just from the bottom, a lot of the hops, and I'm taking a lot of the leftover liquid from the last brew. Oh, that's awesome. There's heaps of yeast in there, guys. Alright, let's call that a day. Heaps of yeast in there. Got a lot of cleaning to do with that. A lot of scrubbing. But let's get the brew in there. This is the lager. Let's pop this bad boy open. Clean the top off because we don't want any of the cat hair or dust in there. Okay, we're just going to go straight in there. Just like that. Nice. And there we go. Look at that bad boy. Alright. Go and get the lid. And again, I'm not going to use a what do you call it? Airlock. Because this thing I foresee is going to start fermenting very rapidly. Very excitingly. Alright guys, that's about it. As I said before, please like the video if you like it. Please thumbs it down if you don't like it. You know, thumbs it down. Tell me why. And maybe I'll give an update on here. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And as always, remember guys, beer makes you smarter. Tiny's got a lot of shit to clean up right now.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right.